does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jonas Valanciunas.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Monk, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the pace. You know, Greg, neither of these teams are at full health here, both contending with injury.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really. You always want to see teams at full strength, but there's no asterisk because this game's going to count just the same.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. DeRozan against Kuzma. DeRozan scanning the floor. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Shoots over Kuzma. DeRozan's shot is off. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against Indiana. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight, and Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Monk outside. Shot clock at 2. They get the rebound. Valanciunas. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
That's good from Brook Lopez. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And both free throws good for Lopez.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Down low, here's Valanciunas, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Valanciunas hits them both. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you. Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Now here's Lopez, coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Takes the three, hits the three-point bomb. Lopez has got 5 now.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They've had a great season, and will look to extend that into the playoffs.
And I think for Milwaukee, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Now, here's DeRozan. 23 points his last outing. LaVine against Prince. And Zach LaVine gets the three.
Nice little screen and roll action here. LaVine surveys the defense and then makes the right read, which is so important.
Giannis passes to Prince. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Monk. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. LaVine kicks to Murray from outside the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Now here's Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Prince. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Now, here's Monk. Still without a basket. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 6.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Lillard against Monk. with the floater. Yep, that one goes in there.
And he's far from the biggest player, but Monk knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Lillard against Monk. Lillard attacking, and he gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's DeRozan. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Here's Giannis. 3-point lead. Back to Lillard. DeRozan against Kuzma. At the elbow, it's Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's DeRozan. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Bucks leading by 3. Lillard finds Prince. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo, and they pick up 2. 8 points for him.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Murray outside. DeRozan against Kuzma. Pass to Levine. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. They grab their own miss. Murray for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Giannis against Murray. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 2. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Ellis, he's checked in for the Kings. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Green, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Fires from way outside. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Levine. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Monk with the ball, picked up by Kuzma. The shot by Monk is no good. The Bucks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Lillard outside. Prince with a screen on Monk. Lillard from outside. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 5 now.
Very few shoot the 3 ball as well as Lillard does, so you want him taking those shots as much as possible.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Now Ellis, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Monk outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. Shot from 16, and there it is for him. Levine's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
Mid-range, no problem for Levine. He easily adjusts his shot as needed.
Lopez, a screen on Monk. Kuzma outside. For 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Monk, the pass to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here's Lillard. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And that time, also a missed shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Green. Levine against Green. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 11 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of his way.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Miles checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jay Crowder comes in for Murray. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in for Malik Monk. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Porter subbed in for Lillard. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the first. Back to Porter. Outside, Green. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Kings leading now by 5. Jay Crowder is a player who is suited up for a lot of teams.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's a guy that I would term value-tility because he brings value in a useful, utilitarian way wherever he's played, and that's an asset that teams like to have.
Pocket 2, Carter. Porter pulls it in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
He's off on the second. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Here is Carter following the bucket by the Bucks. Three-pointer, Crowder. It's 2-on-1. A finish and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 3. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Kings leading now by 3. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Gary Trent is out there with Porter. And it's Green, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Sims in at the center position. And they double up DeRozan. He's looking for Ellis and finds him. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Giannis up top, defended by Crowder. And here's Giannis from outside. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Lyles kicks to Ellis. From down in the low post, it goes. Ellis has got his first points in this one.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had 34 points in the win against Indiana.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Lyles passes to Ellis. Now here's DeRozan, guarded by Green. Lyles sets a screen for DeRozan. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 6. On the wing, Green. DeRozan defending. Green with a screen on Carter. Porter inside. Carter on him. And here's Trent outside. Carter pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Ellis. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Carter sets the pick for Crowder. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Nice work inside. Crowder knows what he's doing in there.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Giannis against Crowder. Sims kicks to Green. Over DeRozan. And it's Green missing. Sacramento leading by 8. Carter the pass to Crowder. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Carter against Porter. Pass to Giannis. Giannis is double. Sims dishes to Porter. From the arc, trains the three-pointer. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Sims. To the paint. Bucks passing it around, and the wide open shot from Green. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now here's Ellis. Piles a screen on Trent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Brook Lopez.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
The first free throw is good. Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento. Malik Monk comes in for Carter. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bucks trail by 4. Outside, Antetokounmpo. With a step back. Outside, Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Monk against Porter. Screened by Valanciunas. DeRozan's shot is off.
Even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Porter inside. Guarded by Valanciunas. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. Pass to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Drains it from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got 9 points.
Well, DeRozan not really comfortable beyond the arc, so he really knew this was his shot.
Crowder against Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Crowder from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And Sacramento has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. Ellis, the pass to Monk. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, when you look at Monk's shot mechanics, they're really solid. Even with the foul, he completed his follow-through in his shooting motion. Impressive.
First free throw is good.
They have capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage, very impressive.
Sacramento making some changes. Murray's checked in for Jay Crowder, and Levine subbed in for Ellis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter. And so he hits both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
6th in field goal percentage, and they keep a lid on opposing teams' offense overall. They are 10th in points allowed. That's a testament to their schemes and commitment on that side of the ball.
And with their field goal percentage as high as it is, it tells you about their patience, Greg, as a team, working the ball around as long as it takes to find the best shot possible. Giannis outside. Pass to Lopez. Knocked away. And here's Levine. He's got 11. And here is Monk. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Inside. Lopez with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Kings leading now by 4. Outside DeRozan. Shot on the wing. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. For those teams, Clark, still in the running for a playoff spot, how do they close out strong?
Well, they just continue to do what they've been doing. That's what good teams do. They focus on the task at hand, and then when it really counts, you know you've got the system and the talent to step up.
Kings have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Pass to DeRozan. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Let DeRozan get this close, and he will finish strong.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. Kings leading now by 9. Here's Levine. Pass to Monk. Takes a 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Milwaukee's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Ellis, he's checked in for the Kings. Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. Folks, let's use this break to see who's leading the league in blocks. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Brook Lopez is second.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Lillard outside. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Pass to Ellis. On the wing, Levine. The 19-foot shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Levine's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Lopez, a screen on Monk. Kuzma outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Prince.
You know, one of the things that makes Taurean Prince a real asset is that he embraces his role. It could be points, maybe it's boards. Whatever you want him to do, he pretty much can do it.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
He hits the second from the line. Monk with the ball. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Phoenix.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that one against the Bulls, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Lillard from outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Lillard misses.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And stolen by Kuzma. To the inside. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
Ellis bounce pass. Number 3, Levine. Rebound, Milwaukee.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Prince kicks to Kuzma. Green with a screen on Murray. Good on the three-point shot. Kuzma's got 5 now.
A reliable stretch 4. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Monk sets the screen for Ellis. On the wing, Levine. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bucks trail by 7. It's Prince on the wing. He's guarded by Ellis. Lopez against Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Free throw line jump shot. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Levine. Sinks that one from the post. Levine's got 6 here in this quarter. And so it's Sacramento ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. Outstanding defense. The impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What does that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings. If you were in the locker room of one of these struggling teams, what would you be saying?
I'd be too mad to talk. Shaqzilla gonna keep stomping everyone and breaking stuff until we start winning.
Well, you know what, Ernie? I might take a little bit more of a diplomatic approach. Just a bit.
Roar! Shaqzilla needs wins. Roar!
Thanks for trying to bring some civility to the telecast. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Kings.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
So cool in here.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Monk is out there with LaVine, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. No one covering. And it's 6 points for Malik Monk.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Now, here's Kuzma. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Here's DeRozan, following the score by Damian Lillard. Giannis with some nice D. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. They trail by 7. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Murray, good.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Giannis outside. Down low. And stolen by Murray. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard.
DeRozan always drawing fouls because he's very aggressive in taking it to the hoop.
The Kings have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Shooting 2.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of unique grace and finesse.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, 17 points in the game. Three-pointer, Lillard, and Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Back to DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got the lead up to 12 now for Sacramento.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 27 points per, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now, here's Kuzma. 5 points in the game.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
Kings leading now by 10. Outside, Levine. Lillard against Monk. Here's Levine. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Giannis. And Valanciunas kicks to Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Prince. Here's Levine. Launches a 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
DeRozan against Prince. DeRozan passes to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Prince with the defensive effort. Bucks trail by 15. Pass to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on Murray. Now here's Giannis. He's got 17. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Here's Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Prince. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 25 points in the game.
and he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Prince outside. Lillard with a screen for Prince. Back to Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. 9 points for Lillard.
Interesting set there. Dame as the screener and inverted pick and roll.
Murray the pass to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Monk. Now Levine. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Kings. Murray's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's DeRozan. The shot off that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Giannis kicks to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuzma's got 10 points in the game.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Monk's shot's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 12. Pass to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's DeRozan. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Few guys, if any, do it better. DeRozan knows the mid-range shot is his patented shot, and he makes it happen.
DeRozan against Kuzma. Prince outside. Pass to Lillard. Prince against Levine. Prince dishes to Lillard. From downtown, Kuzma can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 16. Monk attacking. Shoots over Lillard. Monk's shot's good. 11 points in the game.
Monk's got deceptive strength. You got to respect that. I mean, the defense throwing themselves all over him and at him, but he's still concentrating and knocking down the shot.
Now, here's Kuzma. 10 points for him.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Sacramento's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Bean passes to Valanciunas. DeRozan with it. Fires the 3. That one's not going to go.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Lopez up top. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range. And for Sacramento, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Outside DeRozan. Levine with it. Here's Monk. Covered by Lillard. Valanciunas sets a screen for Monk. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the inside. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Timeout called by the Kings. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Miles checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Crowder comes in for Keegan Murray. Ellis is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Monk. The Bucks also changing it up. Sims is checked in, and it's Green in for Kyle Kuzma. Carter on the wing. Pass to Levine. Ellis surveying the D. Lyles kicks to Levine. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Kings. Bucks trail by 14. There's the lob, and the setup, and the slam by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Trent against Ellis. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Lyles a screen on Lillard. That drive by Carter. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Nobody near Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lillard's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
And so Levine nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Carter against Lillard. Ellis outside. The shot from the low post is good. Ellis has got 6 points.
Clearly caught him off guard with that move. Not the guy you'd expect to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Giannis throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Carter against Lillard. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Kings ahead, up by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Gary Trent. Green is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Porter. And it's Sims in at the center filling out the middle. Now here is Carter. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Green. Now Trent floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by Giannis.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
At the line for two, DeMar DeRozan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Inside, Sims. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
At the line for one.
And that one falls for Sims. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And here's DeRozan. And he converts the layup. DeRozan's got 21.
They know how versatile and effective DeRozan's scoring ability is. That's why this team leans on him like they do.
Porter passes to Giannis. Well, fade away. It's hauled in by Lyles.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's DeRozan, following the miss by Giannis. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. Porter against Carter. Good work defensively by Carter. Kings leading now by 7. Ellis outside. Lyles sets a screen for Ellis. Driving in. Makes it off the glass.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Porter passes to Giannis. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the rejection by Giannis. Crowder with the steal. DeRozan on the wing. The 3. A rebound by the Bucks.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Porter inside. Ellis on him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. Over Ellis. Trent can't hit. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They have a 9-point lead. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Lyles hits a screen for DeRozan. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Crowder. Using his size, Giannis.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Carter kicks to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Carter inside the 3-point line. A rebound by the Bucks. Sims has got his 4th rebound in this one. Carter against Porter. It's stolen by Carter. Outside Crowder. Carter the pass to Crowder. To the paint. It's hauled in by Trent. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. Six to shoot. Shoots from 12. That's good on the jump shot. Now just a 5-point Kings lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
Now here's DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Pass to Ellis. Lets it go with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Sacramento making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Lyles. Dean comes in for Jay Crowder. And Monks subbed in for Carter. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for Green. Taurean Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kevin Porter. And that one misses. Sacramento leading by 3. Pass to Levine. Now, here's Monk. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Here's Monk, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
Malik Monk, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Sacramento making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Kuzma's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Murray. Kings leading now by 4. Levine with it. Murray sets a screen for Levine. And the shot goes in. Levine's got 29 in the game.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
To the inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's the break. Over Giannis. Kick out to Levine. Monk against Lillard. For 3, Levine, and he's good on the 3-ball. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Lillard with it. Monk defending. Lillard against Monk. Lillard left side. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, they're having a good half so far offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 10. Milwaukee with the ball. Now Lillard. Over Monk. Misses off the right iron. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And it's Murray with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And stolen by Murray. And even 3-on-3 break. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Kuzma.
DeRozan's so good, guys, at taking advantage of whatever situation is there. When he has the opportunity, he gets out and scores in the open floor.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard left side. No good there.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Monk attacking. Valanciunas dishes to Levine. Latre. A rebound by the Bucks. Now here's Lillard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Lillard against Monk. Outside, Levine. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Sacramento. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. There's 1:59 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. DeRozan against Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Fires away from outside. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Bucks trail by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Sacramento.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And making up for the loss in the first matchup between these two teams, they gave it all they had to even up this 3-game season series at 1 apiece against the Bucks.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now here's Livingston. Pass to Trent. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ellis outside. Labissiere with the ball. And they double up DeRozan. Here's LaRavia. Hits it from three-point range.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now, here's Trent. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Second personal foul. Third team. Shooting for Milwaukee. Gary Trent at the line for 1.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Zach. There's been some tough losses of late, but tonight you got the win. How resilient is your group?
You got to be a pro. You got to come out here and do what we got to do our job. And, we find out we had to get this win. We got to stop losing these games so we can win. And, we got to get back on track.
Well, this is step one, man, in that process. So congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Zach LaVine.